That's what I'm talking about, Sony. That's what the f. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's good to be back. It's good to be back once again. And today, it's time we talk about some Astro Bot. Now, I bought Astro Bot, I want to say about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was about a week and a half. I just booted it up for the first time, for like my first hour. And I'd like to say, I see why it kind of won Game of the Year. First of all, the game it's very dynamic in its own way in terms of it being a platformer. Like, you already got the controller being able to vibrate, and you got your haptic features, and you got the sensitivity for you to do the, you're flying your airplane, and then it just, when you're in the world, it might seem so small, but there's so much to explore. Just based on, you interact with everything. You gotta find all the robots now. I think you get a secret ending or something like that. But, I know how platformers go. The only way for platformers to be like really on point, you gotta collect everything, man. You gotta collect all your 3 coins, your 3 rings, your 3 emeralds or gems, you gotta collect it all, in order for the experience to be fully within you. This game's music, I'm gonna come back to, let's come back to the music. This game's music feels like a mixture between, I want to say, Mario, Jet Set Radio, and, my Mario music mixed with some Jet Set Radio. That's what it kind of feels like, especially when you get that funky vibe, like this song right here, man. Listen to that. You hear that? That's how I'm moving. That's how I want to move. But man, I think I'm gonna have a really good time with this game. So just first impressions, just based off the gameplay alone, he's super easy to control. He feels very natural, like you've played the game before. You got your basic, 1, 2, 3 hit punches, and then if you hold square, you do a cool spin move where it lasts for like 5 to 6 seconds, where anything next to you just gets obliterated, gets put in its place. I think that when coming from the rescue mission, because I did play the VR version, I think that they took took away the fact that you had to look here and look over here and try to look down here to look for the secret robots, and just turned it into just full on camera going, just full on camera. Full on for you to control the camera, I haven't fought any bosses just yet. I'm looking forward to it. I don't think that any of the bosses will be ridiculously hard. I think the difficulty comes from mainly you trying to find things, you know what I mean? I feel like the fun, it just kind of comes with the game. A 6 or 3-year-old will be able to pick up this game and be like, this is my favorite game of all time. And it's like, you've only played one game, you 3-year-old. But there are a lot of people out there that don't like, the hardcore games like Black Myth Wukong, or maybe even Metaphor in terms of the anime. And they just want a game that feels like a classic, normal platformer game that's just open to everyone, even their grandma. The grandma can hop into it and play it, I forgot which all the awards that it won. I think it won Game of the Year, but it won something else too. I think it was like, now, one thing I will say is that PlayStation does have its mini mascots, but in terms of like competing with Mario, or what, I don't think Xbox even has a mascot platformer in that sense. They tried to take Crash away, but that didn't work, obviously. They closed it down. But I don't think that it's gonna overthrow Mario in any kind of way. Everyone knows Mario, and it's gonna take a long time for people to know who Astro Bot is. I'd say maybe along the lines of maybe 10 to 12 years of this franchise going on strong, people would get the gist of what and who Astro Bot is. Along with some merch, maybe a movie or something like that, or a cartoon or something. It has to get on the level globally in terms of it being this is the mascot of PlayStation, Sony. This is the mascot. You know how they say, Mario, Mario is Nintendo. Sonic is Sega Genesis or Sega Saturn or whatever the case you want to call it. Like it just needs to be a little bit more. I feel like they're gonna milk the dog mess out of this franchise, and depending on how they do it, they do it. It can either be a blessing or a curse. I'm here for it. I'm honestly here for it. The only reason why I stopped playing the rescue mission one was because, you know, wearing the VR thing on your head, it just tires my eyes out, and then, you know, I'm constantly, like, I have this big thing on my head, and I sweat a lot, so, you know, it gets all foggy, so that's what made me stop playing the game. But the game by itself, if I just play it regularly, just on the TV, I can do it, hands down. So, I just wanted to get my first impressions on the game, because I'm having a lot of fun with the game. And, I'll catch you guys later. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll get back to you with some more Astro later on next week. Peace.